If you're a resident of Bengaluru like me, chances are that those images of the frothing Bengaluru's Bellandur lake are etched in your mind. Well, researchers at the Indian Institute of Science have identified 3 reasons for the foam and the froth, and it has a lot to do with what we use on a daily basis. Well, to tell us more, Lakshmi Narayan Rao, Associate Professor at IISc, who was part of the team that researched that froth at Bellandur Lake, joins us now. Sir, tell us first, what is the reason for this froth in Bengaluru's Bellandur Lake and perhaps other places?
Yeah, at the outset, I would like to thank the entire CST research team who has been, meticulously carrying out this research for the past 4 years. And it's a collective effort because of which we have gained some understanding. Second, I would also like to thank the officials of WSSB and BDA for, making this study possible. They have been very, very helpful. What we have found through this study is this. Metropolitan city, Bangalore, we use a lot of detergents in our day-to-day life, and these detergents ends up in untreated sewage, and it ends up in the lake. When untreated sewage enters the lake, the detergents which we have used starts getting accumulated in the lake because the lake has anaerobic conditions, and this accumulation of detergents or surface active molecules will happen onto the lake bed and also onto the suspended particles. When it rains, these adsorbed particles or the adsorbed detergents will redissolve in the water and becomes available for frothing. And when the lake overflows, this available surfactant will froth, and this becomes more stable because of a peculiar kind of bacteria available in the sludge, the filamentous bacteria. So this is the main finding that we have got. So excessive use of detergents from households entering into the sewage lake, these detergents getting adsorbed onto the lake bed and in the suspended particles, and they redissolve when it rains and making it excessive frothing at the outlet of the lake.
Oh, interesting. What this means is that we as citizens should use less soap.
So what we can do as citizens, what we have to learn from this is, as citizens start using less amount of these detergents, shifting towards bio-based detergents. That's the way forward. These bio-based detergents are easily degradable and they don't necessarily accumulate. So this is something that as citizens we need to do. We have to do a better choice when we choose our soaps and detergents. And as a government, what we should do also is increase our STPs in the city. So currently India, I think, is at 50%. There is a lot of effort going on to build new STPs, but that is not enough. I think we need to do more. We can't discharge untreated sewage into surface water bodies. We have to avoid this, and this will stop these kind of problems in the future.
And this is not just for us in Bengaluru. It's the same perhaps in other cities, whether it's Hyderabad or Delhi.
Yeah, Yamuna foaming, Hyderabad lakes foaming, it's all the same problem, untreated sewage.
Well, everywhere, remember, use less soap if you don't want your lakes turning into soap water. Thanks so much, Professor Lakshmi Narayan Rao, there telling us why those Bengaluru's Bellandur lake frothed, and perhaps the same reason applies for lakes and water bodies around India.